Hi everyone, I'm Kloo, and welcome to another game Storybook Brawl. Today we'll be playing Trophy Hunter. Hopefully we can really capitalize on Trophy Hunter's effect here and get something pretty outrageous going. Right, so starting off, we just kind of want to stay ahead of the curve. So we're just trying to fill our board as much as possible and get to level 4 is when Trophy Hunters has most of their best units available. So we'll take the Sherwood, and I think we'll lock for the Shrink. So the idea being we can Shrink next turn, buy a unit, and then buy 3 units the following. So it should work out well, and should help us stay ahead. We have no real benefits in the early game. So look at that, so Merlin's already been somewhat strong. It is very good to see the Blind Mice. I just want the Tiny for now. So the Tiny can trade, especially since we're against Peter Pants, who's level 3 and should have a level 3 unit. And then we'll have the range in the back. So it doesn't look like we're competing with anyone for the mice as well. Well, actually Pants does. So we do tie. It's good, because again, we're not trying to win just yet. We're trying to stay ahead, and I did not lock. Oh, that sucks. Take the pair. Feels bad. Anyway. Nothing we can really do. We're still staying ahead, which is good. We're really just trying to get to level 4. It does look like we'll win. Which is very good. Give me our health quite high. There's another pair. Quest is somewhat decent. We absolutely have no units for the Queen of Hearts. And nothing casts a spell. So I think at this point, we are just going to roll, unfortunately. Well, yeah, we'll cast the shard. See what we get. So, more stats is always welcome. So again, we're really just trying to hang on. We don't want to get stuck in anything. Well, we're not really stuck in anything. We have some dwarves, so the Fanny would be useful. But yeah, we're just trying to get to level 4. So we can find stuff like Friendly Spirits, Grim Souls, and really try to capitalize on our effect. So until then, it's just staying alive. And we'll probably lose to the Fates, because by now they should have their upgrade character. Yeah, Giant Egg. And we don't even get to trade 1. It's unfortunate. Take the Tiny. I really just want to wish. I was hoping we'd play someone a bit lower when we found a spell like this. But it doesn't mean we'll get to level 4 next turn. So at this point, I think trying to capitalize on the health is what we want. We'll get rid of one of the crafties. Try to level out our stats. Hopefully we can just survive. I don't think we'll win, but we should be right next turn to try and find some more useful units. Oh, could have taken care of the stag. Would have fared a bit better. We do take out their front line, so we don't take too much damage. Really need to start stabilizing now. I guess puffs could be useful. Just roll. We're really looking for some better level 4 units. Not too worried about the copycat, we're really just trying to get the sleigh. So we should get 2 ticks of the Puff Puffs effect, hopefully. Saying that, either the Loki or whoever the Loki's playing has something crazy going on, because this is a very long wait. So is it the Loki or whoever they're playing? Might be the Loki? Fortunately, we don't get Slay. Still get the Puff. Do get a tick on the Princess. Isn't terrific, but what can you do? Yeah, so I definitely think it's whoever the Loki was playing. Take the Monster Book and Sporko. Candy Rain. At this point, guess we're running something like this, maybe? I mean, the Slay's useful, but it's not the be-all end-all. Really just trying to scale now. Might be the Merlin, actually. Since the time is high again. Which is a bit unfortunate, and they're still at 40. So, might be an early loss. Alright, let's see how ridiculous the Merlin's gotten. No, not too insane, actually. Interesting. So what exactly is going on? Who's got the ridiculous board? If it was who the Merlin was fighting, we should be fighting them next, I think. It's Geppetto we're fighting next, so I don't think it's Geppetto. Definitely need to start finding some better units, though. Really like a Friendly Spirit. We got rid of the pair, so it doesn't matter. So we'll take the Friendly Spirit. Want to give it as much attack as possible. Hopefully this is enough to beat the Geppetto. Considering it doesn't matter, we have to win or tie, I will take the spinning wheel. Hopefully it's a good luck charm. Yeah, so the Geppetto doesn't have much going on either. I'm a bit worried. It does look like we'll get the Friendly Spirit Slay. Should be... it'll help, but I don't know if it's enough. With the Juliet. Take out that range, which is good. Yeah, no. Definitely not enough. And not enough to survive either, fortunately. Just get into another game quickly. Right, let's see if we can fare any better. I like King Midas and I like Zahura. I think King Midas is easier to get something stable, especially with the tree meta right now. So take the Woggle. We'll lock. We can get it good, otherwise we'll take the Mad Nim and hopefully get the next turn. Fortunately, we didn't get to attack first. We take the Mad Nim. Might as well roll. Don't like our chances to win. Nothing we really want here. Can't really go for the spells. There's just not really a consistent way to be able to cast a lot. There's no point. Even though it's an easy duplicate with a powerful effect, there's no point to. Chicken's sort of tempting. It's a good way to just save gold for later turns when you really want to find units to double. But than that, I think we'll leave it. So still no Slay. And a loss. We can double the Mad Mim. Might as well. Take the ranged. somewhat decent. Hopefully we can get the sleigh. Either this turn or next turn. Next turn would probably be better because then we get the level 4. But we are a bit behind at the moment, unfortunately. Still no sleigh. And so close to a tie. Alright, what can we find? So we could go into Royals. I think for at least this turn, it's the strongest play. It's fairly easy with King Midas, since we only need 2. So we definitely want that going first. Still kind of want to get the sleigh. So that's probably our board state for now. Every time. At least we get the sleigh with the princess. And we do get the win. Very good. So hopefully we can start doubling our princesses. So that's somewhat tempting. But I think we really would just want to hone in on the princess build. I don't think we need the second Magnum. I'd rather, find stuff to lock. So we could sell... No, I don't think it's worth it. We really want the Woggle to hit. So I think I'm going to put it in first for now. We'll go a turn with the Brave Princess. We're still 2 off looking for Prince Arthur's. So it shouldn't be too bad. So far it doesn't look like anyone else is in Royals. Very handy. We will lose this fight. Hopefully the Woggle gives us something useful. It would be terrific if it was an Arthur, but I doubt it. What do we get? Ask and you shall receive. I think we just want pairs. It's more important to get them going than to just fill up the board at the moment. We'll take the damage. I guess Romeo's alright. I think we'll wait. So picking up the Romeo might have been a good call. Because the general idea is, since we have it so early, we find a Juliet, double the Juliet, and then our backline is mainly Romeos. And we just try to kill everyone before they outscale us. Although, given our luck, we might be able to transition as well. So either into, say, Good Boy, or maybe Trees. Trees are consistently easier with less units at level 6, because all you really need is that Ashwood Elm and the level 5 unit nowadays. We do get the sleigh. Should hopefully proc next turn. That's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. So we take way more, not way much, way more damage than we could have. We do find the Juliet straight away. I'm not going to worry about the pair, and we just take the Romeo. Lock for the second one, and we're getting something going. We'll backline both Romeos for the Juliets. buff on Juliet. Not worried about the Sherwood until we double it. I think we should be fairly okay at the moment. Kind of like some more stuff to hit. But 2 Romos is alright. Decent scaling for now, at least. We do get the last sleigh. Perfect. So hopefully, with the Romeos should be enough. The Minotaur's kind of the issue. But no. So thanks to them we do stabilize. What do we want to take? Guess the Haunted Helm is probably best. And we can put the Juliet first. Take the other pair. So now we could either take the Nutcracker and the spell. But really we just want Arthur and Juliet. So yeah, so now our scale itself, just terrific. And that's perfect. So we can fill out the remainder of our board. We're against Miri. I'm tempted to sell so that we can scale Frog Prince 1 turn earlier. We'll have 10 gold next turn, so we can buy 4 and a 2 and then have 4 left over. It's a bit risky and we're probably just picking up 1 dead unit. But I think getting the scaling is more important. So we get lots of hits from the Arthur quite early on too. So the Miri is in Royals, but they lack the Arthur. We should be alright. Yeah. So they're our main competition, they're competing for units with us. It's a bit unfortunate. So I do like the River Wish to help really try and buff up the Juliet. I think it'll do. Here's the other Arthur. The Court Wizard. So yeah, we'll sub out the Mermaid Princess for the Arthur. It's far better than just 1/1 on 2. And no requirement. But other than that, it's pretty linear now. There's no real way to grow explosively. But hopefully it's early enough that we can start knocking people out. Hopefully no one has anything too insane at the moment. I think we're all on, yeah, all on level 4 still. No one's ahead, which is good. So even though we're going to 5, I think the Arthur's more important. Because really all we're trying to do is get the Juliet as big as possible. So yeah, so they're really just... Our saving grace is the Juliet's at the back. Range is a bit annoying. Especially if we kill the non-ranged unit, but we should... Yeah, thankfully. Otherwise I would go another track. So we do 10. Decent. Could be better. So we really just want another Arthur. Perfect. The Lancelot's in the long run is better than the Frog Prince. Whether or not we can get it to work is the question. So treasure would be nice, so I think we will lock, since the only thing we're really doing is either subbing out other units for more Arthurs or more Romeos. So I think the Lancelot, we can try to get it working this early on. We should be against some of the lower people next. We might be able to scrape through. But it's just such a large stat gain needed. So even with 19, we still have to get quite a bit of slays. Even with the spell, I think we're still a bit short. I think it's 7/7, is it? So actually no, we would make it if we get that spelled. It's doubtful. We'll take the chicken though. Another spot. Hopefully we can see something useful. But yeah, so we do look like we're pretty far ahead of everyone else. We are scaling, which is good. Hopefully we can deal quite a bit of damage to them. 20. Oh. Guess we're doing that. I think the frog's bigger. Yeah. More health. Is the health useful? Oh, it's only one attack, so yeah. I feel the health is more useful. We'll stockpile the gold. And we are against a ghost, which is perfect to prop the lance. Hopefully we can get Slay, grow a little bit. It looks like we're probably not transitioning. On that, I don't think there's anything really at 6 we want. I mean, the Herc could work, but I think it, just like the lance, it takes a bit too long to flip to its upgrade version. Unless it's upgraded, it's dead weight with the Prince Arthurs. I'd rather be getting 8/8 on something else. Like even with the Lancelot, we definitely wouldn't have taken it if we didn't see the spell. It's pretty helpful that we got spoon-fed it. We should get a Slay. It's good. A little bit of stats. And an easy win. So the other issue we are starting to run into is the Juliet might not die. If the Juliet doesn't die, our Romeos are useless. So Save is probably the best bet. Although Hand of Midas, what would we really want besides the Hercules? I think just looking for a 40/40 Hercules. Next turn, we replace the Frog Prince at that point. The Frog Prince is already more than the Hercules. Mimic isn't useful either. Saber, I don't think I've seen anyone in summons, so I don't know. It's a tough call. I think the Mimic's pointless. We're not guaranteed to get any more treasure, so just getting the extra 10 health is not anything spectacular. I think the Hand of Midas. So if we can find another Arthur, it would be useful. Because we're not really looking to buy anything in particular. We can take the chicken, thankfully. There's no level 5, so Polymorph doesn't do anything. Gingerbread Knight. Don't think it's big enough. If we want to transition into trees, right now we could. I think even seeing an Ashwood Elm, we might make the swap. Yeah, because there's lots of burning trees in the pool, so it doesn't look like anyone else is in trees. So depending if anyone's jumped up a lot, we might swap to trees. I should really put the Juliet first again. Although the extra health is somewhat annoying. So we should be able to take them out. Yeah. So the whole game plan is just we want to knock people out before they get a chance to get too big. So Hercules or Ashwood? The Lordy might have been alright too to swap to Dwarves. There's the Herc. So we'll take the 40-40. It's technically better than the Lancelot, but I think the Lancelot can outgrow the Frog Prince. Would take 2 turns if it gets a slay each turn. And then we want the Hercules to try and proc. So maybe in that slot. So Miri was in Royals. We'll see if they're any better. Other than that, this is probably our final board state. Nothing else we can really do. No point trying to swap to trees at the moment. Although we do have the gold. Doesn't look like we're moving out of Royals. So hopefully we can continue knocking people out. Yeah, so they still don't have an Arthur. But they're quite big, actually. We don't quite get the Hercules just yet. We should, though, have enough to knock them out as well. They just kill our Juliet. Perfect. Yeah, ours is much bigger. Oh, it's exact. Perfect. So I was worried. I would rather them hit the Romeo so we have the 2 Juliets. But we were exact. Thankfully. So yeah, so we'll just take combat spells. And lock for another one if we see one. Yeah, so this is a big one, so I'm just going to lock. And hopefully this is enough to win. Might as well buy units. Just to keep the extra gold, I guess. So we should get the Herc treasure, and then we'll be against Pants. So we should be early enough to win. Unless the Pants got maybe Hatball, in which case they're definitely outscaled us by now. But hopefully, it looks pretty good. The Oni King is a bit scary. And depending on what the Siren hits, we might be in trouble. But other than that, we're perfectly fine. So Siren is going to trade, fortunately. So we do have to deal with our own unit. But yeah, they're only on 1, so we definitely knock them out. See what the Herc has. I guess the Pandora's box is like the failsafe if we lose. Or we don't quite have enough to knock them out. Ivory Hour is just extra scaling. I don't think we'll last long enough to make the Ivory Hour worth it. So we're either winning this turn, or hopefully getting a good treasure and winning next turn. Could sub in the other Juliet, but I don't think. I think it's too low on stats. Just to try and make sure the Romeos hit something. Good Boy does nothing for us at the moment. Oh, Shoulder Fairies. We could make an evil copy of something. Or there should be just a straight turn good to evil, like there is with evil to good. Like just make the carbon copy so that I think the evil one is 4 health and makes them good. There should be a 4 attack that makes a good evil. And then there'd be more application of Shoulder Fairies, especially since they've been reworked. Make them a bit more concise. So yeah, so they are in Hatball. And they are slightly bigger than us, unfortunately. So it could go either way. With the range, they're definitely taking out a fair lot of our backline. So we're not killing them this round. We might actually... No, so they do win. Hopefully we get something good. That is not, unfortunately. Especially if we don't find any spells. We turn everything into crocs. Might be useful. Do a bit of extra damage, have a bit of a buffer. Throw the good boy in. Don't know. We might as well do it for the fun. Take the good boy, and then we'll crockbait. Don't think the order matters. I do unfortunately think, though, we're gonna run out of time. Hopefully they all end up on the board. If it ends in my hand, it's unfortunate. So I think that will end up on the board. How many do we have? 5? No. Yeah, so this might go badly. Yeah, pretty sure they've won. We're missing a Romeo. Sucks. The range just killed us. I think if we had the other croc, we might have had a chance, given how low their health was. Just not enough time. But alright. Pretty decent. Second place with the Royals. Definitely not a strong endgame comp, but if you get it early enough, you can sort of steamroll the lobby. Just a little short of that. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See ya.